Welcome to the channel and thank you for watching. The Premier League is back this weekend after the international break. People really hate international break because it's so boring and it's too much for players. The same players that we see in the national teams are the same players that play in leagues all over the world. So the quality is going down, a lot of injuries, a lot of stupid games that means really nothing. It's all about money. Federations want to get money, FIFA want to get money, UEFA, AFCON, whatever organization it is, they just want part of their cake. The product is dying slowly and surely. Nobody is saying anything because it's too much money involved. Don't forget to like, subscribe, share, comment down below if you want to help the channel, my friends, and it will be much appreciated.
Here we go.
Let me start by reminding you the table so far. After 3 games, Manchester City and Liverpool still perfect so far, with 3 wins in 3 games, and they have 9 points. And after that, we have Brighton and Arsenal, who won 2 games and drew 1 game, and they have 7 points. Brighton, Arsenal, Newcastle United with 2 wins and 1 draw, and they have 7 points. Brentford and Aston Villa got 6 points. Bournemouth and Nottingham Forest got 5 points. Tottenham Hotspurs, Chelsea and Fulham got 4 points. Tottenham Hotspurs, Chelsea, Fulham got 4 points. West Ham and Manchester United got 3 points. Leicester City, Crystal Palace, Ipswich, Wolves got 1 point. Southampton and Everton got 0 points, which means they lost all their 3 games.
Fight and win!
Let's go very quickly to the games this weekend, starting on Saturday, September the 14th. Manchester United to play away against Southampton. In the Premier League, the last game, Manchester United lost at home against Liverpool 3-0. Southampton lost against Brentford 3-1. Both teams need to win. They need points. And it's going to be a very interesting game. After the break, you don't know who is injured and who's going to be fit. So I think this one is going to be a draw 2-2.
It's the pink boots. Why are you wearing pink boots? Don't wear pink boots.
The second game on Saturday, Brighton against Ipswich. Brighton haven't lost any game so far, they only drew. Before the international break, Ipswich drew against Fulham 1-1. Brighton drew against Arsenal 1-1. And let me tell you what, Brighton are gonna do it 2-1. They have a young manager with new ideas. It looks like they are very hungry to win. They have a very good team. Ipswich, I think they're going to have to wait a little bit more. Crystal Palace against Leicester. Palace drew against Chelsea in the last game before the international break, 1-1. And Leicester City lost at home against Aston Villa, 2-1. Both teams need to win. Crystal Palace are playing home. I think they have the home advantage and they're going to win this game 2-0. Moving on, Fulham against West Ham. London derby. The game before the international break, Fulham drew against Ipswich. Manchester City beat West Ham. I think it's going to be a draw, 2-2. Liverpool against Nottingham Forest. Liverpool are very strong. They haven't lost any game so far. Nobody gave them a chance to be that good because they didn't have a lot of players, or they didn't buy many players during the transfer window. They only got Chiesa the last minute pretty much, and also a goalkeeper that they sent on loan. And they have the momentum. They beat Manchester United 3-0 away at Old Trafford. So I think they're going to have the momentum. But I think they're going to concede this time. It's going to be the first time that they concede a goal in the Premier League this season. 3-1 to Liverpool. Manchester City against Brentford. City are very good. Everybody knows about it. They beat West Ham the last game in the Premier League. Brentford, they beat Southampton the last game in the Premier League. But I think at Etihad Stadium, City are going to be too strong for them. And it's going to be a 3-0 win to Manchester City. Erling Haaland, if he's not injured, he's going to score 2 goals. Moving on, Aston Villa against Everton. This one is going to be a very, very tough game because Sean Dyche might be sacked after this. If they lose another game, it's going to be very difficult. But Aston Villa are playing home. They have an amazing team, amazing manager. Everything is working good for them at the moment. Before the break, they beat Leicester City away 2-1. And Everton, they lost 3-2 at home, and they were leading 2-0. I think Aston Villa are going to get the job done. 3-1 to Aston Villa. The last game on Saturday is going to be between Bournemouth and Chelsea. Chelsea, you don't know what you got from them at the moment. They're still all over the place. Noise on the pitch and off the pitch. They are just shambolic at the moment. Everton got beaten by Bournemouth. Remember that the last game before the international break. And Chelsea dropped point at home, 1-1 against Crystal Palace. But I think Chelsea are going to just do it, 2-1. Yeah, 2-1 to Chelsea Football Club.
Wait a minute. Who are you?
Let's move on for the games on Sunday. Sunday, September the 15th. Tottenham Hotspurs against Arsenal. A big London derby. Wow. North London derby to be precise. Wow. All gun blessings. Tottenham Hotspurs lost against Newcastle before the international break. Arsenal dropped point against Brighton 1-1. Everything goes out of the window in a derby, especially in a derby like this.
Form does go out the window.
Form does go out the window.
Arsenal are gonna miss some key players like Declan Rice, who got the red card. Merino, who is already injured before even kicking the ball for them. And we don't even know how many players are gonna be injured during the international break. By the time of recording, I don't know anything about injuries yet. Calafiori actually got a knock against France, but people say that it's not going to be that bad and he might be part of for that game. So, man, this game is going to be all gun blessings. And I think it's going to be a 2-2 draw.
An absolute disgrace.
Next up, we have Wolves against Newcastle United. Wolves drew their last game before the international break, 1-1 against Nottingham Forest. Newcastle United beat Tottenham 2-1, and that is going to give them some momentum. Wolves playing home against Newcastle, 1-1 draw.